Let's see.
Well, I went out and bought the spider that makes the strongest webs in the
Oh
world
my god, the
to
thing
be
is
able to go
ugly.
and
Yo,
test it.
kill
Without
that.
wasting any time, I let the
Ugh.
spider loose into this
Jeez.
massive enclosure with tons of anchor points all over the wall to ensure an enormous web could be built in here. You see, these are
Whoa.
called golden silk orb weavers, and their silk is so strong that it's said that the
thing
military
looks
literally
poisonous.
studied it to learn how to make bulletproof vests. Yeah,
Huh?
these guys are the real deal. So while we wait for this massive web to be constructed, I also want to test questions like
How long
what
that's
is the
gonna
coolest
take?
spider species, can spiders
Oh
walk on
man, I'm
water, and tons of
arachnophobic.
other fun spider
Yo,
questions,
jeez, I'm
starting
getting a
with,
heart attack
what
from
is
this.
a trapdoor spider?
Basically, the answer is that they're one of
Oh.
the most insane animals you'll ever
Oh
see.
my.
And I instantly dropped it into a little enclosure I built for it. You see, they're called trapdoor spiders
Oh
because
my
they build
God.
trapdoors. Basically, over the course of a few hours, they dig out a hole in the ground. Then they coat the inside of that hole with a special kind of silk they produce that allows it to essentially turn into a functional trapdoor that they can surprise prey
What
with.
the-
And while I wasn't able to catch mine building the trapdoor, the next morning
Stop
I
it.
came back to find this area looking pretty different. And based off of this
Okay.
suspicious moss and
As a
silk
camouflage.
tripwires, I'm pretty sure the spider set up his trapdoor right here.
So I suspect if I put a cricket in, the spider will jump out of the trapdoor to eat it.
Immediately, the cricket got to walk
Wait,
around.
cricket cannot
And this
jump?
enclosure isn't super big, so it wasn't long until the cricket was right next to the trapdoor. Now, you see these silk lines. Like I said earlier, they are tripwires that are directly connected down to where the spider is located. So if something were to touch one of these tripwires, the spider would instantaneously know exactly where to strike.
Yo, that's so smart. It's like a mine pretty much.
Right. And well, guys, it is insane to see this because like 20 seconds
Holy.
later, cricket walked over the trapdoor onto the tripwire.
It's a
and
minefield. Look at
cricket is
that.
now it's just gone. Check out that instant replay. Oh my gosh.
Immediately.
The fact that the spider is just born with the ability to know to do this is so insane. And if you thought that was cool, while we wait for our golden silk orb weaver to make the strongest web in the world, I still have way more fun spider questions, with the next one being, can spiders walk on
Ew,
water?
it's...
Yeah, you might be thinking,
What
heck
is
no,
that?
Green, are you stupid? If a spider walked on water, it would just fall in and drown. But I think I actually found a spider species that actually
Oh my
can
God, that
walk on
thing.
water. And I've heard that they can also do tons of other crazy stuff.
So I built it up the
can
perfect
swim?
environment with both a water and a land area to get this experiment started.
Okay,
now, I
looks
very
legit.
carefully let the spider loose because obviously, as you can tell, it's extremely
Man,
large.
that thing is
And
so
while I have a
pointy.
whole channel about
Holy,
the
I'm
weirdest pets, I'm so
I'm
kinda
getting
scared of
goosebumps.
spiders.
Jeez, it's so cold.
But eventually, the spider ended up crawling out of the container.
All right,
It's so
now that he's
fat.
out of that
Yo, why are you
land
putting your
section,
arm there?
hopefully he now goes and
Look at that
walks on the water.
camouflage,
See if
though.
maybe
It's
I
so
can move
natural.
him over there. I don't want to. Oh, he's doing it.
Yep.
Man,
and
I'm
just
gonna
like
puke,
that, the spider
jeez.
started to defy the laws of physics. Kind of. I know it looks like
Whoa,
the spider
look at
is just sort of
that.
floating on top of the water, but it actually has completely perfect control to be able to walk around on top, just like it was solid.
What is
ground.
that?
Yeah, it's actually insane. But these spiders are
Maybe
able to
he
do
has like
this
a lot of air inside of
because of
him.
their legs, which are covered with these super tiny water repellent hairs that make them buoyant on top of the water.
Okay,
These guys didn't
okay.
just evolve to walk on the water for nothing. They did it so they could hunt where no other spider could.
While most normal spiders just sit on a web all day waiting for the prey to
That's
come
pretty
to them,
unique,
these
not
guys
gonna lie,
are
that's
active
unique.
hunters and instead are able to
Question is,
spawn
can
in
they
without
make web?
wasting
Like
a
other
single
spiders, or
second. The
they
cricket
don't
was
have
now
that?
just straight up in the fangs of this insane
Oh, it's
predator.
drowning.
I didn't
It's
really
literally
get a good view
drowning
of it
there.
attacking the cricket, so what I actually did was took the cricket from the spider so I could see if I could get the shot one more time. And this time, the spider once again pounced onto the cricket as soon as it saw it. And obviously, it's pretty
Jeez.
creepy, and you can see those legs moving. It's very scary, actually. But you could see from under the water, the cricket had no chance of escape, and it was now getting eaten as the spider walked up onto the land to finish eating it there.
All right. I'm super excited
Jeez,
about the next
that thing is
question,
scary.
because It is, what is the most camouflage spider species?
Oh.
And well, guys, I think I found it. I got it. It's right in here.
But before I could take it out of this container, I quickly built up its enclosure. And yep, literally all we need
Oh,
is
it's
just
a
some
sand spider,
and that is
okay.
it. These are one of the most resilient
It's a
and
sand
simple
spider.
spiders in the entire world. And let's open this. Now you may notice that I was being extremely ultra careful with opening this. And that's because this species is one of the most venomous creatures on the planet. Like, period. And if it bit me, there'd be a high likelihood I wouldn't make it. But thankfully, that
What?
didn't happen because the spider started to climb out of the paper towel and then onto the sand. Now, these are called six-eyed
I mean, can your
sand
body
spiders.
technically adapt with the time
And
to
you
the
may be
poison?
wondering, bruh, Green, how the heck is this thing camouflaged at all? Well, you see, these guys are able to camouflage by doing this. Once they find a good spot where the sand
That's
is
kinda
nice
cute,
and
not
loose,
gonna
they
lie.
start to
Yeah.
put sand on top of themselves. Bury themselves under it to hide here for basically 99% of its life. Now, it may
I mean,
not
I can
completely
see it still.
camouflage, but this
Okay.
ability does an amazing job at hiding it. And I mean, even its legs just look like tiny little sticks poking out the sand. This
Yeah,
does
it's
not
kinda
look like a
cute, not gonna
spider.
lie.
Like other predators that use their camouflage abilities to
Whoa,
hunt, these
what?
spiders are no different. And as soon as they detect motion, they will
shit.
jump out of the floor.
So let's feed this thing a cricket. And yeah, it's pretty crazy. I mean, you would have no idea that.
Hey, they do
literally
love
one of the most
crickets,
venomous things in the
apparently.
world.
Anyways, I went and dropped the cricket inside, and immediately he got to running around the enclosure. But little did he know,
Poor
right under his
cricket,
feet
man.
was his doom. Well,
Yo, can the cricket
'cause I thought
fly
right away the spider
from
was
the
gonna pop
box?
out, but the cricket actually was just straight up walking on top of the spider, and the spider just didn't care. But I think it's because this cricket was a little bit big for the spider, so a little bit later I came back.
thought they got
with a smaller
wings.
cricket, as you
Apparently
can
not.
see. And well,
I don't
as you can
see them.
also see, this time the spider did not waste a single second to pounce onto
Whoa.
this cricket. Nah, look at this instant replay. Imagine if that was my finger. And, well, I guess this spider is gonna enjoy his very tasty meal now. Nice.
Yeah.
Alright, now it's time for question number 4.
Oh,
which
she's
is,
Spider-Man.
What spider is the most
What
like
is that?
Spider-Man?
Yeah, it might sound funny, but the answer's definitely the thing in this container. Because you know how Spider-Man can shoot long-ranged webs out of his wrist? Well, this spider species can also shoot long-range webs.
Oh, it's
and
so
pretty
yellow.
crazy.
It's probably
These are called
poisonous.
long-legged spitting spiders. And
Oh
as you can
my God,
see,
it's
they
even
look pretty
longer.
weird because they have a massive head. You see, most spiders have their
5
silk
head.
glands, which are the things that make silk, in their abdomen, and that's why that area is so big. But these guys
Okay.
got their silk glands in their head because they need to be able to shoot webs out of their mouth. But in order for them to be
What?
able to do that, they gotta go and set up a little area in their tank. So I put my spider in the tank, and he started
Oh,
to
it's
walk
so
around,
thin,
climbed up
yo.
some sticks and stuff. And when I came back a little bit later, there was a little web made at the top of the enclosure. This means he was now settled in, and he is ready to attack some prey.
All right, now that the spider went and made a web somewhere at the top of the enclosure,
Another
I'm gonna
cricket.
Put in some crickets like always. And I know
Ew,
it's
they
kind of
so
a lot,
ugly.
but hopefully one of these guys gets shot by some webs. Let's go.
Getting
So I put
shot
them
at.
in, and while most of the crickets were kind of just walking around the grassy floor area, this one cricket started to climb up this stick that led directly to where the spitting spider was. The cricket then crawled right next to the spider, waking him up, which probably angered the spider, causing the spider
Yo,
to shoot his
he's
web
confused.
directly onto the cricket, completely
Oh,
gluing him
okay.
to the wall, making sure the cricket would never be able to move again. You see, not only does this web shot completely immobilize the prey, just like Spider-Man can do, but also because the web shots come from the head, it's infused with the spider's venom, meaning the web that's covering this cricket's body is seeping venom into it, which makes it even easier for the spider to consume it. And as you can see, that's exactly what the spider did. Very nice.
Yo,
Now the
poor
next question
crickets,
is,
man.
what
Shout out
is
to
the
crickets.
cutest spider in the world?
And yes,
Oh,
there is a good reason
it's
I'm
like a
testing this. You'll
small
see what I
one.
mean. But anyways, I got the cutest spider right in here.
They're called jumping spiders, and I mean, just look at them. While every other spider is evil and just straight up nasty looking, these guys are super fluffy, and they got all these little cute eyes, arms, and everything about them is just a
Is he
lovely-
poisonous?
Oh my
I
gosh,
feel like
they're
he's
so
not
cute.
These
poisonous.
spiders are so cute. They literally made an entire animated show about them called Lucas the Spider. And
I mean,
dang,
he's
this
still
is
kinda
pretty
scaring me
entertaining,
more.
But also, it's not very accurate because if this is real, the spider would definitely be eating the fly.
Because even though these guys are so cute,
Yo,
they're
RIP
called
to
jumping spiders
the
because
fly.
of their insane ability to jump towards prey
Whoa,
and eat them
it's so
whole.
cute.
Yeah, they probably aren't so cute to the prey. So you already know, I got a
I
little
guess.
built for this guy. I went and put him inside, and I got out a cricket to feed him.
Yeah, but this cricket is pretty big for the jumping spider. So if it's able to eat this thing, that'll just show how insane they are despite being super duper cute.
Now what I did was
Super
immediately
duper
showed
cute.
the jumping spider the
Oh,
cricket to let
no.
him know it was
Poor
feeding
cricket,
time.
oh,
And while I was
no.
showing it to him, you could see he was actually being pretty nice and wasn't just straight
Oh,
up attacking
he
it.
just
Actually,
wanna
was
be
kinda backing off.
friends.
So I decided to let the cricket loose, and a little later,
That's a
I
friendly
noticed the cricket
spider,
was
eh?
standing literally right next to the spider. And yeah, the jumping spider just
I mean, maybe
wasn't
he's
eating
not
for some
hungry.
reason. Dang, maybe that little animation I was watching was accurate, and maybe
Hmm.
jumping spiders are actually very friendly. Or maybe mine was just not hungry right now. Actually, that probably is what it is.
Yeah,
And I
that's
think
the
I'm just gonna
case,
leave that
definitely.
cricket in there, so when the jumping spider gets hungry, it will do that, basically. Yeah, as you can tell in this footage,
Yo.
it's pretty cool to watch them eat. But anyways, the real reason
like
why I wanted to
purple.
get the cutest
Cool.
spider in the world is because many of you know that my mom is absolutely petrified. of
Jeez, I
spiders.
thought that's the spider.
Oh my god!
Yeah, when One time I showed her a tarantula and she was just not happy.
Oh,
So hopefully
man.
this will help change your mind. Mom, can you come in here? Yo, hello there.
Hi, bud.
So I just brought you in because I know
She
you
got
hate
a lot of
spiders,
tats.
Right? You do hate spiders?
Yes.
So basically I just wanted to show you that I got the most venomous spider in the world.
What?
Yeah, right? No, I'm just kidding. It's the cutest spider in the world because I want to cure your fear of spiders.
Oh my gosh.
And as you can see, he's super friendly because he just can crawl on my arm.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I can see its face and I can see like red furry.
It's so close.
You want to get a close
Nah,
look?
nah, 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 nah.
Oh,
And
no,
they're
no.
actually called jumping spiders
no.
because they're
No.
able to jump.
What?
Hopefully he doesn't jump on you.
No.
But I'm just gonna go and put him back inside of his home. There you go.
Jeez,
Okay,
it's so
does that
scary, yeah.
cure your fear of spiders?
Oh, absolutely.
Nah, I got the same fear, man. I got the
Well, I
same
guess it was
thing.
worth a shot. One day I will cure her fear of spiders. But anyways, now it's time to test the final question. How much weight can a spider web hold?
Oh,
So if you
let's see,
remember,
let's
I went
see.
and put that spider inside of this massive enclosure, and for me that was about a week ago. And since putting the spider inside,
Yo,
of
where's
here,
the web?
all he's pretty much done is spun some web at the back left corner.
Lazy ass
right
spider we
corner,
got
and,
there,
yeah,
huh?
he hasn't made a massive web in the middle.
You see, spiders
Crazy.
that make massive webs like this can take weeks in captivity.
We
to
got a
feel
lazy
comfortable
ass
enough
right
to do,
there.
Just because the environment is totally
Jeez, that
different
thing is
from
so
the wild. Now, I
sharp.
usually would just keep waiting, but I had a flight to catch in 2 days to record.
Yeah,
another
it's the
banger
legs,
video for
man.
you
The
guys.
legs are
So
too
instead,
strong,
To be able
isn't
to answer this question, the
Scary.
next morning I had to drive out to a trail bright and early in the morning to be able to find some spider webs in the wild myself.
And guys, I brought the backpack so we can test a bunch of items in the spider webs to see what is the heaviest item they can hold.
Now, after I found this first pretty tiny spider web, I got out the backpack to take out the lightest item to test the weight of crickets. Which obviously you can see this web is able to hold it just fine. Webs like this are literally designed to be
That's
able to
like
hold
an average.
insects. You see, even just this is impressive
Average
because
web.
if these spiders were scaled up to how big humans were, it'd basically be the equivalent to a human being able to make a web that could hold 125 pounds. Based on some complex math, which I'm not going to go into.
All right, but we knew that was going to be able to hold a cricket. Our next item we got to test though is a
Kinda-
$20 bill, which actually
20.
weighs double the amount as what a cricket weighs. And also it's a lot bigger, so let's see if a bigger web can hold this.
Like I said, this web is a bit bigger, and it should be able to hold this even though the weight is double the amount. And after kind of finding the right
Oh,
piece
that's
to
a
balance
tip.
it, boom, just
As
like
a little
that, the
donation
$20
to a
looks like it's just
spider.
floating there. But it's actually being held by the web. And when ranked on our human scalability, that money is the equivalent to a human making a web that could hold 250 pounds. We're getting heavier. But the next item is this
Okay.
empty pen casing, which is 5 times
Nah, there's
more
no
heavy
way,
than
there's
that
no
money.
way.
Now, if you're wondering how the web handled against this,
No, it's a
you'll
double
probably be
weight. It
surprised
has
that
like
actually
a
held
one
without
in it.
too much of a problem at all. Meaning this is basically the equivalent to a human web holding over 1,000 pounds. Now,
Wow.
you're getting heavy.
And now the last item I've got is a water bottle, which is obviously a lot heavier and also a lot bigger than all the other stuff I've tested.
15
And I know it's
grams.
not a dumbbell like I said at the
Nah, it's
start,
gonna
but, hey, I'm
snap,
not trying
it's
to just
gonna-
destroy this web for no reason at all, because yeah, that would definitely destroy it. But yeah, let's test if this can hold the water bottle.
Now with the pen and money already weighing this web down,
Nah,
it
there's no
wasn't
way it's
looking
gonna
too
hold, man.
promising, but I still tried my best to perfectly align the water bottle in the web so it would hold.
To-
and
to
when I
distribute
let go of the
the
water
whole
bottle,
web.
it fell
Nah,
apart.
nah,
Remember,
nah,
it
nah.
was basically able to hold the human equivalent to 1,000 pounds, basically, on my super accurate human scalability. So yeah, that's pretty crazy. And the point of this video was to show you guys that while spiders can be super creepy and
Oh
also
my-
super deadly, they're
jeez.
actually some of the most
Oh.
interesting and amazing animals that we gotta show our respect to. And hopefully in this video, I kind of showed you that, because yeah, there was just some crazy spiders in this video.
I feel so cool. Oh, look at that poor dog.
And also,
So
I know I'm always
cute.
saying it, but go check out the Terra Green Activity book.
Yeah,
Thank
shout
you.
out to
It's been a
this
bunch of
guy.
time.
Let's
Thank you.
go.